We're getting ready to do a toned and 10 exercise workout with the Hooked on Pilates HANDIBANDS. Our goal with this workout is to open and stretch the anterior line of your body and to also develop more strength and flexibility in your spine in order to counteract poor posture, which might be due to too many hours hunched over your desk or too many hours on your bicycle. So there's a saying that if you work in one direction, you should play in the other. So this workout, we're getting ready to open and to extend. So I'm 5'6", which I say is pretty much a medium height. So I'm going to adjust my green handy bands so that the end of the handy band is going to be at the mid-range of that handle. So if you can see, just about like that. And I'll have suggestions for if you're using the orange handy bands, which are the lighter handy bands. And then also if you're a different height, if you're shorter or taller, on the description of this workout on our website. So you'll be able to adjust appropriately for your height and for if you have the orange handy bands or the green. So nice. So we're just going to make sure that we capture that tail so it's not hanging loose. So let's go ahead and put your feet into the shorter or the smaller of the two loops, I should say. So we're going to put the arch of our foot into that, and that way the handy bands will stay put as we transition from one exercise to the next. So let's lay those handy bands down in front of us using good body mechanics to lie down. We're going to come down onto your side and then roll onto your back. We're going to start off with external rotation at 90 degrees of shoulder abduction. So let's flex your feet, placing them down into the mat. Bring your arms so that they're in line with your shoulders or maybe a little bit lower. Find neutral spine. And then from here, we're moving with inhales. Inhale through your nose. Press those arms back. Pause. Exhale. Return to your start position. Inhale through the nose because that works your diaphragm better. Exhale as you return. Inhale. Create a little force as you exhale to activate deep core. Inhale. Pause. Feel the openness in the chest and also the work from one shoulder blade across your mid-back to the other. Nice. And return on your exhale. Inhale. Expand your rib cage three-dimensionally, so that means in the front, to the side, and most importantly, into the back. So it'll feel like you're breathing into the mat. And that's important because that's where your ribs connect into your spine. Nice. Always remembering that pause. And press back, pause. Feel the openness and the strengthening. Being mindful with your movements. Very good. Here we go, just for two more. Inhale. Exhale, let's have one more. Very good. Now we're going to go to the Y lift. So we're going to have your arms in close to your waistline, still in neutral spine. From here, you're going to press your arms away from your waistline on a diagonal upward position. Exhale, squeeze those bending elbows into your waistline. Inhale, expand your ribs three-dimensionally. So you're expanding that rib cage front, side, and into the mat. Inhale deeply. Exhale as you come back in. Inhale, stretch. So if somebody's looking at you from top down, you're going to look like the letter Y when you press your arms up and out on that diagonal. Squeeze in and feel your lats. Inhale, stretch that front side of your body, finding that strength in your shoulders to push overhead. Let's have four more here. Inhale, deeply press up. Exhale, squeeze elbows in. Three more. Inhale as you press up. Exhale as you come in. Just two more now. And press it up and squeeze to return. One more time. Press it up and return. Very good. So then from here, we're going to go ahead and turn onto our side, and we're going to work on the strength in our core and our hip. We're going to do side plank hip abduction. So come onto your elbow, make sure it's positioned right underneath your shoulder. Reach that leg long. Hold onto your handle here, and then we're going to go ahead and inhale, press up onto your knee, and arc your arm overhead like you're the top color of the rainbow. Nice. And inhale, stretch, and lift that leg, and that's 3. And we're going to come up. That's it. Really push down through the elbow and lift the hip high. And that's 4. You got it. And lift and lower. Keep it going. Excellent. So we're going to do a total of 12. So that should give us, that's number 7. So let's keep it moving and grooving. That's it. Strengthening the hip from the bottom leg and from the top leg. And up. We just have 2 more here. Excellent. And last one. Very good. So now we're going to go ahead and get ready for elevated clam. So we're going to come all the way down. And then let's go ahead and just pull that band taut. Support your head with your arm. And then from here, you're going to lift your toes up. That's what makes it elevated. And then inhale, push that leg back into that band. So it's inhale, press it back. Exhale as you return. Very good. Nice. Now try to keep your stomach engaged. It's a constant sense of trying to draw your abdominals in. And good. So let's really try to turn that knee up towards the ceiling. Good. Feeling it in that glute on that side. Good work. And push it back. I always like to add a little pause just to break momentum and also to really feel the exercise. So feel it and then release it. And nice work. Keep those abs in. Choose to use your core. Awesome. Let's have 2 more. And then we're going to keep it up there and pulse it. So we're going to keep it here and pulse it back. Yeah, those small little micro movements really get you into your tush there. Feeling it. I am. Let's have 6 more. Awesome. And last one. Very good. So we got to even things out. So let's go ahead and turn to the other side here. So you're going to lay down on your side here again. And we're going to start off with our side plank with hip abduction. And so from here, you're on your elbow. Make sure you've got it nicely placed underneath your shoulder. Push down and lift up. And then come back down. So press down through your elbow and the knee. And then really stretch up and over like the top color of the rainbow. Press and side bend. Pushing up and over. Excellent. Feel the stability of your shoulder. Very good. Let's have 5 more here. Stretch. Lift that leg directly up towards the ceiling. Make sure it's not coming forward. Feel the femur drop deeper into the hip socket as you lift. And then just 1 more here. Excellent. Time for elevated clam. So let's have you lie down again. Pull that handy band taut. Really plant your hand down into the ground. Lift those toes. From that lifted toe position, inhale, press back. Nice. And push it back. Very good. So once again, feel it. Then release it. That's it. Should feel in the side of your hip. Nice work. Keep it going. We're shooting for 12 here again. Once again, remember that core. Draw it in. Relax your neck. No need to tense your neck as you do this work. Good job. I think we got 3 more, and then we're going to pulse it. Those micro movements again. 2 more. All right, on this one, we're going to pulse. And let's go. Sorry about that. That's it. Let's have 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bravo. So let's go ahead and have you roll onto your back here. We're going to go into some abdominal exercises. So for this, let's go ahead and bring the leg up and the other leg up also. Let's imprint your spine. So that means draw navel in, feel your back flatten. We're going to do single leg drop to double leg drop. So from here, we're going to exhale, lower one leg. Make sure your back does not lift. Inhale as you return. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, return. Now, if you want double trouble, press both legs away. Make sure your back does not lift and your abs are nice and flat. So be honest. If your back starts to lift, don't go down as low. Or maybe just stay with singles, because it is double the weight as you press both legs away. Nice. And again, exhale, lower. Inhale, return. Exhale. Inhale, return. Double leg drop. Also make sure that your stomach is not pushing up towards the ceiling. You get what you train, so you want to work flat stomach, never pushed out stomach. Because nobody wants that. Everyone wants those flat abs. So work it flat. Nice. And if you can't keep your stomach down and in, then just stay with singles, because this is double the weight when we do both legs. Very good. Press down to a hover over the mat, never touching. Good. And let's do one more series of that. Exhale, lower. Inhale, return. Exhale, lower. Inhale, return. Exhale, both legs down. Inhale, return. Now bring both handles into your hands. We're going to get ready for frog. So we're going to turn our legs outward. Flex your feet and your knees. Now keep your thighs still in space as you open those legs. And then sweep your legs nice and tight together. Keep your turn out as your toes reach up towards the ceiling. Now find the flex. Keep those heels kissing tight together. Open the legs out and sweep to your start position. And then come up. Flex feet and knees. Keep femur still in space as you open the legs out. Feet are still flexed. Now as you circle, you're going to point. Keep that toe point as you reach up towards the ceiling. Flex your feet and your knees. Open those legs out to the side. This is a surprising exercise, working your core and also your inner thighs. So come down, those heels are still kissed tight together. And then open those legs out. As you circle, you'll find toe point, and you'll also kiss those heels tight together. Come up. Flex feet and knees and hips. Keep femur still in space. Open those legs out and circle. Let's do that in reverse. So as you circle, find the flex of your feet. Keep your femurs still. Bring your heels tight together. They're kissing. Come up towards the ceiling. Find your toe point and press away. Flex your feet. So work with precision. And then let's go ahead and bend those knees. Kiss heels, touching. As you come up, find your point and press down. Flex your feet as you open. And find those heels, push up towards the ceiling and press down. Let's open those legs out. Flex those knees and hips. Get those heels tight together. Push up, find your toe point, press down. And then open those legs. Flex everything. Reach up, toe point, and push down. That's it. This is our last one here. And nice. All right, let's go ahead and do some tummy time. So we're just gonna go ahead and turn over onto our stomach here. And we're gonna start off with Superman. So let's open your legs the width of your mat. Reach your arms strong and out. Pull your stomach in and squeeze your glutes to protect your back. And then from here, inhale. Let the handy bands help lift you. Exhale, come down. Inhale, stomach is in, light squeeze of your glutes. And lower down, 2. Stretch, fingertips away from your toes. And come down, 3. Lift, stretch, hold, and come down. You got it. Inhale, exhale, control down. Lifting and lowering. Very good. Lift. Kind of keep those shoulders down away from your ears. Squeeze those glutes as you lift up and lower. Let's have 3 more. Very good. 2 to do. Stretch and hold. And on our last one, let's hold a little longer. So lift and hold. That's it. Drop those shoulders away from your ears. Pull your stomach in and lower down. Awesome. So let's go ahead and go into quad stretch and to the beginning of rocking. So let's go ahead and grab the webbing. If you're less flexible, you might be closer, I should say, to the band. Otherwise, you can get all the way back there, maybe even putting your fingers into the smaller of the 2 loops. So from here, pull in, get those heels close to your seat. Find the stretch in your quadriceps. From that stretch, start to kick your feet into the straps. Let that kick help lift your thighs and your chest. Trying to come up into a beautiful rocking position. Lots of extension going on here. And then exhale, lower. Bringing one ear down to the mat. And then just relax there or rest. And then from here, pull in for your quadricep stretch. Start to kick into the webbing. Lift your thighs and your chest, creating big extension into your spine. Make sure it feels good for you. Come down, alternate to the other side. If you're having some troubles, try it maybe in a more lengthened position. Once again, pull in tight. Maybe try to bring those knees closer together. And then from that position, start to kick into that band. Lifting your thighs if you can and lifting your chest. Good. And then lower. Bringing your ear down and rest. See if you can bring those knees closer together. Pull in tight for front thigh stretch. And from that stretch, start to kick into that band. Lifting thighs, lifting chest, opening up anterior line of your body, working strong through your spinal extensors and into your glutes. And then come down and rest. One more set here. Let's bring those thighs closer together. Pull in tight. If you feel any stress in your knees, keep your knees apart. And then from that stretch, start to kick into that strap. Lifting thighs, lifting chest. That's it. And then lower down. Okay, so just place those handy bands out to the side there a little bit. And let's get ready to do a little shell stretch. Some people are more familiar with calling this child's pose, but it's a great exercise to release that back after all that extension. So in this position, inhale deeply into the ribs that face the ceiling. Exhale, push from the heels of your hand through your body to bring your seat closer to your feet, melting your forehead down to the mat. Let's do 2 more breaths like that. Inhale, find the expansion of your ribs. with your deep inhale. And then exhale, try to find a smaller shape. Bring yourself closer to the floor. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Very good. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to downward facing dog with releve and hip extension. So I've actually just pulled on my handy bands there. I'm just adjusting it at my arch there a little bit. So I'm going to have the resistance by putting my palm down into the strap. You can go ahead and maybe put your hand there or on the webbing, whatever works for you. And then you're going to come up into your downward facing dog position. Let's just pedal out those legs a little bit, just to make sure everything's feeling okay. Allow your head to hang in between your shoulders, so no tension into that neck. Now step your right leg in a little bit closer, and that's going to free your left leg to reach high. And then from this position, let's go ahead and releve as you try to hip extend a little bit more, and then lower. Inhale, hip extend up towards the ceiling, releve. Very good. Push to the ball of your foot and reach with your other foot up towards the ceiling, and that's 3. And lift. And lower is 4. And lift. That's it. And reach high. And lower. Try to get high on the ball of the foot as the other foot reaches higher towards the ceiling. And push up. As you push up, try to draw the kneecap up the thigh on the leg that's connected to the mat. And well done. Relax those neck muscles. And wonderful. Let's come down. Go into another little shell stretch. And release the bands and settle down. Inhale. And exhale. Once again, feel the expansion of your ribs with your breath. Exhale, feel how small you can make your body. And then we're going to need to come into our downward facing dog to finish with the other side. So come into downward facing dog. Let's just hold the downward facing dog here. Trying to push from your hands through your body to lower the heels. You might not be able to lower your heels, but go as best as you can. Feel that energy from your hands through your body and towards your heels. Now step left leg in, freeing the right leg to lift high towards the ceiling. Releve and lift the leg higher. Lower the heel and lower the leg. Reach high towards the ceiling and lower. Relax your neck in between your shoulders, pushing from the ball of your foot and lifting from your gluteal on your lifting side. That's it. And lift the leg and releve. Work on relaxing your neck in between your arms. Abs are gently drawn in. Well done. Reach higher. Work that personal edge of your body. See if you can find more flexibility in your body. That's it. Let's have 3 more here. Well done. Let's have 2 more. Good. Very good. Let's come down and release ourselves into that shell stretch again. Inhale and exhale. Very, very good. Feel the blood flowing back into your whole body. And release. Let's go ahead here and we're going to come up into triceps in lunge position. So you're going to bring the one leg forward. Try to bring it forward so that you have some space between your heel and your knee. We want to find stretch into the hip flexor here. And then from here, you're going to have your elbow bent. And then we're going to go ahead and press into tricep extension and also weight shift forward. As we weight shift forward, squeeze this glute. Hopefully finding more opening in the front of your hip. That's working your hip flexor. And once again, feel it in your tricep, then release it. Shift forward and press up and forward. I'm actually in a slightly forward and diagonal line in order to feel my triceps more. Good. Shift and squeeze your glute. Shift and squeeze the tricep. And that's it. Keep it going, guys. Work that tricep. Stretch the hip flexor. Often gets tight if we do a lot of sitting in a chair. Nice. That's it. Now stay here in small pulses. Continually squeeze your gluteal as you do small pulses. That's it. Feel it right through the tricep. Keep it working here. And that's it. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep stretching. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. So we're going to pull it back. Stretch the other leg in front. Try to find that space. Bring the arm behind you. Elbow up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glute as you press forward, opening up hip flexor and working triceps. Multitasking. That's it. Push it forward and slightly diagonally out to get your tricep. Now work in your tricep and lengthen through your hip flexor. Try to stay relaxed in your neck. Choose where you're working and where you're relaxed. No need to tense the neck on this exercise. So shift forward as you press forward. That's it. Keep it going here. Nice. Let's do 3 more and then we got our pulses. We're on the home stretch now. And very good. Now hold that position and small pulses. That's it. Keep squeezing your glute to open up the hip flexor. Keep working from that tricep and stay relaxed in your neck as we change the tempo here to that pulse. You got it. Keep it going for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Super. Well, that's it for our toned in 10 exercises with the Hooked on Pilates Handy Bands. I hope you enjoyed your workout and that you feel more open through the anterior line of your body and stronger in your back. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.